So, sitting here at the laptop, I had some thoughts with all the political stuff that's going on. And, here's the thing. We all know both parties are lying to us. We keep trying the same thing over and over and expecting different results. You have Democrats saying, I can fix the economy. You have a Republican saying, I can fix the economy. Well, if they had that much power over the economy, it would be just like what Russia had, a command economy. And we know how well that worked out for them. So, what this means is that the wealth of a country is in manufacturing, not service-oriented. The service-oriented economy is captive to other forces beyond internal control. So, what do we have to do to turn the economy around? Well, it's up to every one of us. Me, you, everybody. We have to buy more American-made things. It's simple. Econ 101. Well, we were always taught supply and demand, but that's kind of backwards. It's demand and supply. If there's a demand for something, it will be made. China has been putting arsenic and lead in the paint for toys for our kids, substandard structural steel that gets rejected on a regular basis, and yet we keep buying from them. However, you get one grape in a shipment to them from us that's bad, they reject the whole shipment. What the hell is up with that? So, you got to understand, if you go out and buy a $5 adjustable wrench that's Chinese made versus a Craftsman one for 15 or 20, you might have, right on the outset, saved yourself $15. However, that cheap metal is going to break on you. You're going to keep replacing it. In addition, there are hidden costs to that. The hidden costs are, for the people that lost jobs in this country making that tool, there is unemployment, there is health care, there is food stamps, rental assistance, lost federal and state income taxes to provide the services that you and I expect from our government. So, every one of you that's buying Chinese has, when there are other options, has a I want it now attitude. You have to be patient. It's this instant gratification thing that's helping contribute to the economy dying off. Now, there's some other things over the next few weeks I'm going to talk about in regards to the economy, in regards to how to fix things. One of the big things is going back to we were having problems with both parties screwing us. You know it. I know it. I mean, you had a Republican president recently, W, 2 unfunded wars, an unfunded tax cut system, and unfunded prescription drugs for the seniors. Now, that money's got to come from someplace. You borrow the money, there's going to be interest on it. That's all there is to it. You're going to have to pay for it. You can go, and don't trust what I'm saying, go to the Government Accountability Office's website and look up where all this debt comes from. Don't trust Obama, don't trust Romney. They're both not going to tell you what you need to know and what you need to hear. About 1 to 2 trillion is due to Obama. The rest of it is because of W. Now, I'm going to tell you something. What's really scary about Romney is y'all better investigate the early history of the LDS Church in this country and what was happening in Missouri and Mississippi with them getting killed, and the federal government wasn't stepping in and stopping it. Now, if Romney were to get in and get rid of the regulations on the bank, what do you think is going to happen? Really? Is it really that hard or difficult to figure out that the banks are going to do the same shit again? And this time, we ain't going to survive. The world economy is not going to survive. Virtually preceding every war that ever happened, there were economic troubles, and some bullshit excuse was come up with to put it off on. Okay? Now, you collapse any economy, this is why it's so important that Greece and Spain are stabilized. With the way the stock markets of the world are spidered into each other, you take any one of the major players down, the entire world economy is going down. And you're going to have a world war over resources, okay? Now, understand this. If this happens, there's going to be a lot of governments that are going to probably fall over a period of time because of it. And the bigger they are, the faster and harder they're going to fall. We saw that with the bank system, all right? Because it's really so hard to figure out. Now, Virtually every LDS person I know has got at least a 3-month supply of food and water. Who do you think's going to be around to pick up the pieces and instill some authority when that happens? Romney ain't the white horse. He's just telling you what he thinks you want to hear. He's trying to tell you the pretty lie. You want to know if somebody's lying to you? Watch the show Lie to Me. It was great. Micro-expressions are real. It was education through entertainment. Awesome show. Watch it. Learn. Okay? They're all lying. Now, if you don't think they're destructive to our rights, just take the Patriot Act. You ought to really read that, and then read Adolf Hitler's Enabling Act. Hey, the Patriot Act, in this particular case, and in only that one case with Adolf Hitler and the Enabling Act, just that single item comparison makes Adolf Hitler look like a frickin' choir boy, all right? So, in our Declaration of Independence, it says when, and I'm going to paraphrase a little bit here, it says when a government becomes destructive to the rights of the people have the right to alter or abolish their government and institute a new one. Now, the Republicans and Democrats weren't here all the time from the beginning of this country. The first 3 presidents belonged to no political party. They had 3 or 4. So, anyhow, we have the Tories and the Whigs. When they were found to be destructive to our rights, they were voted out of power. And that's how first the Democrats, then the Republicans came in. And yeah, I guess when you replace 2 parties like that, I guess from a particular point of view, it could be said that you're altering or abolishing your government and instituting a new one. Maybe it's time. Maybe we need to start all over because we're collectively insane. We've been trying the same thing over and over for the last 40 years, expecting different results. As Albert Einstein, the definition of insanity. So, in parting, I'm going to talk to you all about some other things. Upcoming is going to be, we need to discuss some ideas about health care, because we need it for a number of reasons, national security, and a host of other things. So, you know, I'm hoping to get you people to start thinking and doing some of your own research and quit doing this. No, it doesn't affect me. Yeah, it does affect you. So educate yourself, do some research, which today with the net is a lot easier than it was 20, 30 years ago. So until then, have a good day, y'all.